Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. I hope you are having a great day. Today's stories include favoritism between siblings, grief, toxic parents, relationship problems, and crazy girlfriends. Be aware. Am I the idiot for refusing to participate in my sister's funerals? I'm 16, male. I live with my dad, 48, male, and his wife, Annabelle, 30, female, and my half-sister, Stacy, 6, female. At the end of November, my cousin, also 16, male, died in an accident. I was there. He was my best friend. My aunt and uncle are devastated, although they have said a bunch of times it wasn't my fault. He was my cousin on my late mom's side, and Stacy only met him a couple of times in passing. My sister has been kind of fascinated by what happened to Dally. She had never been to a funeral before. It started pretty much straight afterwards with her having funerals for her toys. Then a few weeks ago she started having funerals for herself. She lies down and says she's died, and then Annabelle says we have to dress nicely and come say nice things about Stacy. So she lies there while Annabelle cries about how much she will miss her, and then when we've said enough nice things, Stacy gets up and says she's alive, and it's over for another few hours. Yesterday she did this 3 times. I can't take much more of this. Annabelle says that Stacy is conceptualizing mortality for the first time and doing it in an incredibly creative way, and I need to be supportive. She says I already conceptualized it when my own mom died, and I need to be less selfish. She says my negative flow is disrupting the energy of the house, and I should go stay somewhere else if I can't contribute positively to the family dynamic. I would like to be anywhere else, but the only places I could go are my grandparents, mom's side, who live in a retirement community, and are very old and sick, and my aunt and uncle. And although they say they don't blame me and they love me, I don't think they should have to be around me that much right now. So I should probably toughen up and just join in Stacy's funerals. After all, I am alive, and all I have is a broken arm. Sorry, thanks for listening. Too long, didn't read. My sister is being weird after my cousin died, and I am not being patient. Am I the idiot? OP also gives more info in the comments about his sister behavior. Annabelle says Stacy needs to see death as part of the enchanting dance of life, and so, we all need to show that we can celebrate the circle of our existence. Because I am the one who has just gone through a bereavement, my reaction is the most important to Stacy. Today Stacy, found a box she can lie in to be her casket. It's getting worse, not better. I tried playing with Stacy today to distract her from pretending to be dead, and she started asking if Dally was a skeleton yet. I think everyone here is right and Annabelle is wrong. She wants a reaction, and she wants to make this worse for me. The more I talk to her, the more she asks sick questions about my cousin. I am getting out of here. About his dad and extended family. My dad just wants Annabelle to be happy. He says I have to listen to her and she knows best. My dad says I don't need therapy. He says experiences like this make us stronger. The other adults I would normally talk to are grieving, so this seems like something I have to shoulder myself. My dad says it's about being a big brother. My closest friend was my cousin, and his parents need space. My mom is dead. My best friend was my cousin. It feels weird being around our other friends right now, as they look at me like I'm the Grim Reaper. Thinking of maybe trying to pack a couple of things and check into a hotel for a night or 2, as I have some money saved. I need a break from this. I'm sorry for your loss, OP, and I'm sorry that your dad, instead of helping you through this difficult time, is making your life worse. I understand that your sister is, in a way, curious about death in general, as it is her first experience with the loss of someone close to her. But I also think that the way things are happening is too much. Both you and your sister need counseling, beyond what your parents are able to provide. Have you tried talking to your sister? Explain how much these fake funerals are hurting you at the moment. Because if you did so, and she doesn't care about it at all, she has bigger problems than just dealing with death. The point here is that your dad and Annabelle need to stop pretending that things are fine and think about what's best for you and your sister. And what do you mean, your stepmother is telling you to leave the house because of this? This is also your house, not just hers. You are a minor and she is acting like an idiot. She is already an idiot, because of the way she's dealing with your sister's situation. But this makes her a bigger idiot. And if your dad agrees with her about you leaving, he's also a dumb idiot. I don't doubt there's a negative flow in this house OP, but it's definitely not coming from you. So no, you're not the idiot. And what did you guys think of this situation? What would you do in OP's shoes? What advice would you give him? Leave them down below. Now let's read what the comments say before going to the update. Not the idiot. First of all, I'm very sorry for your loss, and the fact that you were there must have been incredibly dramatic. I hope you're able to get some sort of counseling to work through this. Your sister is not conceptualizing death. She's playing a new game because her mother is positively reinforcing her to do it. Your stepmother is being incredibly insensitive. Sounds like your sister is enjoying the attention more than anything else. Since her mother is of no help, is it possible for you and your dad to redirect your sister towards a different outlet? You could also be age-appropriately frank with your sister and let her know that this is hurting your feelings. Don't shame her or tell her it's wrong. Just be honest. This is a great moment to teach your sister sympathy that her mother is missing out on. Not the idiot. Mortality is a thing that children do get exposed to. There are lots of questions, each child processes it in different ways. Parents need to answer the child's curiosity and questions patiently, without it becoming a significant mainstay of the child's daily life. Annabelle needs to help their child process the concept of mortality, but 3 make-believe funerals in one day are indicators that this is overindulgence. Insisting that you participate 2 every time Stacy wants one is asking too much. Not the idiot. Annabelle is welcome to parent Stacy on mortality, but not at your emotional expense. It sounds like this accident was very traumatic for you, and you need to be allowed to grieve and recover, and not participate in triggering events. Be firm and polite and tell her for your own emotional well-being, know you have participated in enough funerals for your age. I'm so sorry. And what do you guys think of the comments? Do you agree with them? Or not? Also, have you ever seen anything similar to what is happening to OP's sister? What would you tell him to help him to deal with all this? Please don't forget to leave your comments down below. Now let's go to the update. Update: Am I the idiot for not participating in my sister's funerals? Hi, last effort to update got removed as too long. Summary here. Thanks for support last time. I kind of got in a bad spot after my last post, and I took off by myself, and I got in a weird headspace where I was trying to talk to my cousin and just thinking of how he'd answer, 'cause I knew him really well. Anyway, Annabelle's mom found me. She posted here too, and she took me to her place and got my aunt and uncle. My uncle says that I half lived with them anyway, and they wanted me home with them. It's been scary coming here, because I feel like my cousin is going to come in at any moment. But it's actually easier, because my aunt and uncle both loved him too. Plus they actually talk to me, so I don't get in my own head as much as I did at my dad's. They've also got me a therapist, because they say we all need counseling. The therapist seems nice so far. Things are awkward with my dad. I think he took a lot of crap when Alice, Annabelle's mom, told everyone about what had been happening. He's mad at me, because his boss yelled at him and now he thinks he won't get the promotion he was expecting. Annabelle's mommy friends saw my post too, and now that's causing her problems. She wants us to do a guided meditation together to realign our relationship, but I told my uncle no and he agreed. They put Stacy in therapy on advice of her teacher, and the first thing she said was she was only doing the funerals because she wanted to make me sad. I have decided I don't want to see her anymore. I'm okay. I miss my cousin. I think I always will. But I'm with good people and I will go to them for help next time and not strangers, because I know that they will listen. Too long, didn't read, I moved to live with my aunt and uncle and my dad is pissed. Edit, I'm probably going to be leaving this account now, as I need to focus on my real-world people. But thanks for all the great advice, especially on how to keep connected to my cousin in a way that is healthy. I have actually noted down some ideas. To clarify, my dad is mad because people are mad at him, but also cost when I spoke to him after I took off. He had a whole list of things I was going to have to do before he and Annabelle would let me come home, and I just said no, I'm moving in with my aunt and uncle. We're not, no contact, or anything, but I don't think he will be in my life much now. But I'm not struggling with that the way I would have expected, so it's okay. All the best to all, thanks again. OP also replied to some comments and gave more info. Seems like the negative flow wasn't coming from me. She, Annabelle, also told my uncle on the phone that she wants to burn some incense to help heal Stacy's soul, or something. But my uncle thinks she's nuts, so he zoned out and can't remember the details. I think it might have been sage, as she does that whenever she thinks things are too negative. I think I just really wanted to talk to my cousin, and the therapist says that's okay to try and do, as long as I can do it in a controlled way. Like I can write him letters and things. We were only 6 weeks apart in age and my uncle loved my mom, his sister, very much, so we just did everything together. The problem is, I know what he would say to most things. So making sure I turn off and remember he is gone, is sometimes hard, especially, as I don't really want him to be gone. But as long as I am alive, then a bit of him is too. I think I've got in kind of a loop about not having somewhere to go. Things still suck without my cousin, and I'm figuring out which are the ways I can carry him with me, and which are the ways I have to work out how to go on my own. It's not something we can figure out straight away, but we are going to be a team of 3 now. I don't think Stacy is like a demon seed or anything, but she's not a nice kid. My aunt says maybe give her time and check back in when she's older, but for now I am done. My dad is a whole other story, but yeah, my uncle says that even if Dally hadn't passed, he thinks I would have ended up moving in with them anyway, because of how things have been getting. She's just a brat. My aunt says she's just playing off her mom, and that if there were stronger boundaries, then she wouldn't have so many social problems. About Annabelle's mom, Alice. She was commenting on my old post, because she got all freaked out that I'd taken off. She isn't really into internet stuff as she's a hippie in a different way to Annabelle, but she got really scared I'd been talking to strangers on the internet and was worried I'd gone off with someone from Reddit. She also rang basically everyone she could think of, including most of my dad's coworkers, because she didn't know any of my friends' names. And then someone helped her go on Google Earth, and she worked out which motel I had gone to, and then suddenly she came breaking down the door of my room. It was quite something. And she yelled a lot at the guy who owned the motel for giving a room to a minor, and she made him give me my money back. I have been harsh on Alice in the past, but she is a good lady. Alice called people who she thought might know where I was, but she didn't know my friends, but she also called Dad's boss. She thought some of them might have kids who might know me. Anyway, Dad's boss was very worried about me, and he didn't like what he was hearing, so they're not getting along too well. Well, if you're going to agree with your trophy wife to throw your grieving teenage son out of the house, you deserve to be yelled at. God, your dad really is an idiot. And of course, your stepmother too. But on the bright side, you went to live with your aunt and uncle, you now have people who actually care about you by your side, and both you and your sister are in therapy. Even though I worry a lot about her answer to why she did all that creepy things, at least now she has the help she needs. At least, I hope so. And who knows, after a lot of therapy, in the future you two, you and sis, will be able to have a healthy relationship. Good luck, OP. Oh, and are you enjoying the video so far? If so, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notifications to know when a new video is out. This really helps the channel, so I appreciate it. Now let's go to the next story. Am I the idiot for taking my brother to see the Barbie movie? I'm really confused about this whole situation. I, 26, male, have a younger brother, 20, male, who I'm really close with. He has really wanted to see the Barbie movie. He's been sad lately after breaking up with his boyfriend, so I offered to take him to see the movie with me, and I even offered to wear pink with him and dress up. He seemed really excited about it, and we went last night. He had a really good time and we took a picture. I was showing my girlfriend and she started saying how I embarrassed her by doing that, and if people who know my brother see the picture they're going to think we're dating and some other stuff, and she left the house. Now she's not talking to me. I'm really confused. I was just trying to do something nice for my brother, but this is making me wonder if I did something wrong. LOL, oh boy. I can't begin to describe it, on so many levels, how OP is not the idiot. I don't know what OP's girlfriend problem is. She may have her insecurities, maybe she's just homophobic, maybe she is just a jerk. I don't know, but OP is definitely not the a-hole at all. Fellas, is it gay to have a brother? That was my first response, too. Goodness. Not the idiot, and she is ridiculous. And homophobic. Yeah, that's what I'm starting to think. She's never said anything homophobic in the past, but I'm thinking she's been hiding it. And I don't want to be with someone who's homophobic, especially when my brother is gay. Not the idiot. You were being a good brother. Your girlfriend is either immature, homophobic, or both. You did nothing wrong here, and I'm sure your brother appreciates you spending time with him and being supportive in a time when he was down. If your girlfriend won't talk to you because you were being a supportive brother, then good riddance, honestly. Thank you. Yeah, I think he did appreciate it. He's already texted me today thanking me again for doing that again, and he seems happier. If she doesn't support that, then, oh well. And what do you think of all this? And what about OP's girlfriend? What you guys think? Don't forget to leave your thoughts down below. And that's it for today, everyone. I hope you enjoyed it. Until next time.